said a yes. Yes. Welcome to the Galactic Cast family. This is the flyest podcast in the universe. And I'm asking you to do one thing for me. And that is fly with Z as I take you through a journey. I said fly with Z as I take you through a journey. Yes. What we talking about today? Well, I don't want to take too much of your time today. I just want to let everybody know, hey man, smoking on that GP, or you with me? Oh yeah, Z got the funk and he ain't going nowhere. Let y'all figure out what this new harvest is. You know what I mean? It's the Y crossed with the snowman. Do your research. Yeah, what we talking about? Not gonna take too much of your time today, but what we talking about? Today's topic of discussion is more people are opening up about their mental health issues. Is this becoming a trending thing? Let's talk about it. And like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time because I got to get out of here, man. I've been doing these back to school haircuts, man, and time is flying. I'm in Colorado. By the way, if you want to get a sharp haircut from Cuts by Z-Ball, get with the Galactic haircut, and I will give you the flyest haircut in the universe. Just email me at ZBallinOut@gmail.com. Email me, ZBallinOut@gmail.com. That's in all lowercase. Come by and get that sharp haircut. But I'm not going to take too much of your time. I just want to talk about these mental health issues that everybody's claiming to have. It is a serious issue. Mental health is part of our health. Our mind controls our body and our spirit. You know what I mean? And that is what it is. Piggybacking on what we talked about with AB last week, I was talking about the interview we had and how he was crying out for a fight against Floyd Mayweather, trying to get exhibition to make some money or whatever. Now, I don't knock nobody on their hustle, on their grind, especially when they got pressed and getting ready for the fight. However, I was looking forward to seeing the Adrien Broner fight against Omar Figueroa. I know most of us have got news and sources have already put out there that Adrien Broner pulled out his upcoming fight with Omar Figueroa. That's scheduled to take place it was scheduled to take place this Saturday, August the 20th, 2022, at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. That was scheduled to take place on Showtime Network. And I was looking forward to seeing the fight. I was looking forward to maybe hooking up with some homies and seeing what we was going to see with AB, with his return. However, he pulled out of his upcoming fight. Why? Because he claims that he's struggling with mental health issues. And sources say that the former 4-division world champion Adrien Broner, which has 34 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw, 24 wins by way of knockout, says he needs to make some changes for the better in his life. Here's a quote concerning him pulling out of the fight. Man, I'm going through a lot at this moment in my life, but I ain't going to give up. I set some more goals, and I ain't stopping until I finish what I started. But sorry to say this, I'm not fighting on August the 20th of 2022. Damn. No fight with AB this weekend, man. I was looking forward to seeing that fight. But he went on to say this, and he put up a huge passage on his Instagram. He said, sorry to all my fans, but mental health is real. And I'm not about to play in the ring. I've watched a lot of people die playing with their boxing career, and that is something I won't do. Just pray for me. I love the sport of boxing too much to not give my all. And I feel like I came up short because my mind wasn't 100% there. And I'd be damned if I make that mistake again. I need to make some changes for the better. Instead of worrying about what other people's feelings are and pleasing them, when in all reality, I have nothing to prove to nobody. I'm a 4-time world champion in 4 different weight classes. And if I ever lace up a pair of gloves again, I feel like it's safe to say I will be inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. So I have to step back and overcome this obstacle before I go put my life on the line inside the square circle again. I know I am far from being finished with the sport. See y'all soon. Respectfully, AB at Showtime Boxing. Now, this is an Instagram quote, so I guess he was, adding this to Showtime Boxing because that's where he gets his money from. Showtime Boxing and PBC, and the manager being Al Heyman. I'm quite sure he received a nice advance before he pulled out the fight. We seen a lot of press. We seen a lot of, he was funny when he did the one press conference with Brian Custard, and, that was like the preliminary, press conference with your opponent before you do the actual official one before the fight and face off. He was like, man, we on a virtual interview and press conference when everybody else like Earl Spence and Javante Davis, they have their press conferences all in person. And we on a virtual press conference, Brian. I tell you what, Brian, I'm gonna talk to you later. And Omar, you keep training. I'm out of here. And he just dipped out like, AB, he funny, man. AB is gonna go down. Adrien Broner, he's gonna go down as one of the most entertaining boxers that have ever faced this planet, man. The dude is funny. The dude is entertaining. The dude is must-see TV. He started off in his career 10 years ago great, like when he was doing his thing at 130 and 135, and he was doing his thing, but these past few years, he's been known to not let his hands go, AB. You've been known to not let your hands go. But besides all that, we talking about the topic of discussion. More people are opening up about their mental health issues. Adrien Broner have just fessed up with the passage I just read to you guys. And, man, what do you guys think about it, man? Put it in your comments, man. Hey, one of the major sentences that I read from that passage was, pray for me. And I need to make some changes for the better in my life. And I just want to let you know, AB, I'll be praying for you. Pray for you as I'll be praying for you. And I ask all my fans, all the people who are watching, and Adrien Broner and your family, pray for me. Because to be honest with you guys, we all go through some form of mental illness. Let me repeat that again. Us as humans on the face of earth, especially living in this country, the United States of America, in the matrix that we live in, working, taking care of our families, going to school, dealing with the economy, dealing with inflation, dealing with the politics, we are all going through some case of mental illness. And I can be one to tell you that Zenotha Zephaniah Gardner is not all the way there mentally. Yeah, I said it. I'm educated. I'm a great barber. I'm a professional. I'm an instructor in cosmetology and barbering. I used to teach. I'm from St. Louis. I'm a family man. I'm a great uncle. But I go through mental issues myself. But what I do to overcome mental issues, I like to cook. Yeah, I like to go to the grocery store and buy ingredients for my food. I'm plant-based. I like to put pure foods in my system, alkaline foods. I like to drink alkaline water. I like to smoke ganja that I grow. I no longer shop at the dispensaries or buy from the weed man. I grow my own medicine now, which means I 100% flush my plants to the fullest, knowing that when I bless it up, it's a pure ganja smoke. That helps my mind. I like CBD. CBD is non-psychoactive. It's a cannabis that's known to cure mental illnesses like anxiety and depression and just all the different ailments that we go through. Schizophrenia, the epilepsy, all those things. Cannabis is great for that. And there are other people may have their medications, which I may not knock. I'm just letting you know this is what I deal with in recovery and with the treatment for me. And I honestly feel like through the love and respect that I have for people, I'm going to be okay. Yeah, the content creator, ZBall, CEO, sole proprietor of the Galactic Haircut and the Galactic Plant Cannabis Grow and the Galactic Cast is here to let you know that I, being a war veteran that I am, yeah, I was in the Army. I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder from being a veteran. But look at me, I'm Z-Ball. I can take my glasses off and look at you guys with a clear mind, with a bless up mind. And when we call it bless ups, because when you do smoke the ganja and the strain get euphorically situated in your brain, it's a form of lifting your spirit up. A lot of people call it paranoia. A lot of people call it, hey man, panic attack. But it's all what it is. Just relax. You just pulling your spirit up, and whatever flaws that you see in your spirit, the blessings will allow you to see and analyze and come up with situations and idea to recover from it. So yeah, that's how I recover, and that's how I treat my mental illness. How about that? Fly with Z as I take you through a journey. Now, I told you guys about Adrien Broner's mishaps with his mental illness and why he said the last thing he said, I feel like it's safe to say that I will be inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. So I have to step back and overcome this obstacle before I put my life on the line inside the square circle again. I know I am far from being finished with the sport. See y'all soon. Respectfully, AB at Showtime Boxing. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go and give you guys information on what his opponents say, and then I'm going to have to cut it loose. Just a few minutes of the podcast is all I was able to provide. It's back to school season, and I'm busy. And we're just going to get through with this podcast and wish the best for these boxers and, entertainers and people like myself, very, very, very busy barbers and, that barely get time to have free time and fun time for myself. But anyway, we're going to go with what Omar Figueroa had to say, his opponent. He said, and now quote, these are all Omar Figueroa's quotes. He said, hashtag F Broner, hashtag show us the proof. And then he went on to say, as we all know, my fight against that mother effer Broner is off. Now, I don't mind because this is something we expected. So we had plans and motions to mitigate most of the aftermath. What really pisses me off is that now this MFer wants to use mental health as an effing excuse. That I have a problem with because that's BS. You don't get to cry mental health now, MFer. Not saying you don't suffer from mental health issues, as we can all tell you do. Just don't use it as some excuse now after you've been undisciplined and not taking this fight and training camp successfully. If it really is mental health, please show us the proof that you went and sought professional help. You love to post all your shit on social media. Why not let us see your mental health recovery online? You don't get to undermine mine and countless others' journeys and struggles with mental health issues because you have undisciplined and childish drama with your dumb ass. Then he say, £, or hashtag F you, Broner. Just when I thought you couldn't stoop any lower. Now, let me go back and say this again. Because these are his quotes, and he said, if it really is mental health, show us the proof that you went and sought professional help. You love to post all your shit on social media. Why not let us in on your mental health recovery? That's what he said. Why not let us in on your mental health recovery? You don't get to undermine mine and countless others' journeys and struggles with mental health because of your undisciplined, childish, dumb ass. Hashtag F you, Broner. Just when I thought you couldn't stoop any lower. Now, Omar Figueroa will be facing Sergey Lipinets in his replacement. Sergey Lipinets will be replacing AB, and that will be the fight this Saturday, which will be a good fight. You know, we're gonna see what happens. I mean, my issue with Omar Figueroa is, who are you? That's my issue. Who are you? We talking about health issues now. When you the same dude that pulled out the fight with AB in 2018, and you were replaced with Jesse Vargas, and AB put on the show. That's when my man Kevin Cunningham was training AB, and when he was training Gervonta Davis. Yeah, my homeboy who cut hair down in St. Louis, his uncle, Kevin Cunningham, trained AB, and AB put on the performance. That was the draw that he got. That one draw he got, that was that fight. And he could have put him down, but he let his hands go in the 8th, 9th round. Could have put Jesse Vargas down, but then at the end, AB just seemed to just let off the gas, and this is like in the 11th and 12th round, and he got the draw. So, hey, man, Omar Figueroa, where were you at then? You know, sources say that you was drinking and driving, and you was going through mental health issues, and you just had an interview last week with one of the sources on the blogs about the mental health you were going through. Did AB ever disrespect you? Did AB ever disrespect you? Yeah, I'm riding with my brother AB. And I'm praying for him because that's what he asked on his passage. Pray for me. And then I'm going to be praying for AB. We all know AB got issues. AB is a father. He's a husband. He's a twin brother. He's a son of a mother. And he loves his family. You know, he might be going through ups and downs with his family. You don't know what that man going through. You don't kick a man when he down, man. You need to be focused on overcoming your fight with Sergey Lipinets, because Sergey Lipinets, he ain't no pushover. What you expect to just, you mad because you thought you was gonna have an easy walk in the park with an undisciplined AB? AB know what's in his heart. He know his mind. And he might not be the top of the line Floyd Mayweather-ish type TB type fighter, but AB, he's a champion. He got history. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. He's an entertainer. He sells tickets. But he's going through something right now. He's going through a thing. You don't know what people going through. So who is you to stomp on that man while he down? Omar Figueroa Jr. Focus on your fight with Sergey Lipinets. And yeah, I will be tuned in to see how you do on that fight. Because we all got some form of mental illness that we go through. And have respect, man. That man ain't never disrespect. AB ain't never disrespect you. Even when he stormed off the Brian Custer joint and said, I got to go. He said, keep training, Omar. He ain't say nothing derogative towards you. So who is you to stomp on him and call him all these names and MFers and all that? Man, I'm out of here, man. Fly with Z while I take you through a journey, man. And smoke weed every day. I'm going to go ahead and bless up a little good smoke because I got to get out of here. I got to get with the people. I got a purpose to serve. And, you know, hey, man, we're going to go to we're going to tune in to the next podcast. But, yeah, man. People are now opening up more about their mental health issues. And I just told you about mine. You know what I mean? We all going through something. But guess what? The key is love. The key is love, respect, and honor towards one another. That's the key, man. That's what all that disrespect, man, and stumping a man while he down, man, they ain't doing nothing but just putting a taint in the sport of boxing. Keep it boxing, man. Keep it boxing. Ain't nobody asked you nothing about your proof and what you had going on when you was going through what you was going through. Omar Figueroa. Much respect for you too. You know, you professional. I know you pissed off. We all pissed off. And I'm like, damn, maybe too. I'm like, damn, he ain't fighting. Fuck. That's how I'm feeling about that. But I ain't finna stomp on him when he got stuff that he going through mentally. And that man don't want to die in the ring. But my time is up, y'all. I just want y'all to smoke weed every day. And I got one question to say. GP, are you with me? Oh, yeah. Z got the funk. He ain't going nowhere. The Galactic Cast, the flyest podcast in the universe. Fly with Z as I take you through a journey. Nice little 20-minute commercial for y'all. Stay tuned for the next podcast. And, by the way, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and give me some comments. Give me some comments. Show me some love, y'all. Show me some love, man, because I need it. And I'm about to get back out here, take care of the people. This is how I'm taking care of myself. This is my therapy, the Galactic cast. Take a deep breath, y'all. Fly with Z as I take you through a journey. Bless up on that, y'all. Blessings.